Hello everyone, so today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to add users to your Google Analytics account. If you do not have access to your Google Analytics account, give us a call. There is a formal process you can go through with Google directly to likely gain access to your Google Analytics account. It's a little bit of a process. It takes about 48 hours, but about 90% of the time we're successful in getting people added. So anyway, adding a user to a Google Analytics account from any screen, this being our home screen to our website, you go here and you click Admin. Now, there are 3 different levels to a Google Analytics account. We should actually do a tutorial on that a little bit later. In this case, you're going to select the account. It's the account we want, Big Dealer Data. Then there are multiple properties. So for example, if you're a dealer group with, let's say, 12 different websites, right? You would want to create, ideally, you would want to create a property here for each website. And what you're going to get is the same UA code. And the first one you create is going to, at the end of it, have a -1. And it'll go all the way through -12. And you put a different code on each site, and you'd name that property the corresponding site. And that way, you have all of your Google Analytics profiles under, or properties, to be more specific, under one account. Then within each account, you can create a view, all data being an example of one view. Then maybe, Cobalt, your website provider, wants a view. There are various reasons to create different views because you might want to filter them slightly different. I always recommend having a completely unfiltered view. I think that's really important. And then maybe adding a second view, which is like main view, which would, for example, filter out the IP address of your dealership for all the internal visits it gets and things like that, because that's going to really rack up a lot of direct visits and some other visits. So anyway, so adding a user to your account at the account level, at any level here, you can click User Management. You pretty much get the same pop-up administrative screen. Now, this is assuming also that your account has Manage Users access. If you do not, ask the person who created that or who administrates that to take these steps for you. But nevertheless, you click anywhere that you want. You're going to go up here, you're going to click the plus button. See, and you can see people that have permissions on a lower level versus people who have total permissions versus people who just have the ability to read and analyze. So within this, there are different, this is how you would view their details or remove yourself, remove another user, etc. To add somebody, you simply go up here, you can create a group or individuals. We're going to add the one that you're going to add. Now, if that person does not have a Google account, the next step here, this will turn red and say not an existing user, and those people will need to have either a Gmail account, or you can go into Google Analytics or any other Google service and go through the process of creating a Google Authorized account. So here are the permissions. We're going to give this just read and analyze because in this case, if you're adding us as a user, we're either going to have read and analyze up to edit. You can give us manage user permissions, and this goes into explaining what's what. So in this case, we will add everything but manage users, and then you click add, and boom, you're done. So it's that simple, assuming you have all the right access, and that user will get a notification email, and they are ready to go and use the analytics profile you've added them to with the permissions you've granted them. So look forward to speaking with you all soon.